wonderful sweet babies. So today I want to talk to you guys about how Ice Spice's ex-best friend dropped text messages of their conversations about Nicki Minaj. So Ice Spice's ex-best friend, Baby Storme, decided that she wanted to drop some text messages between her and Ice Spice, pretty much, bashing Nicki Minaj. So the two have not been on good terms, and she stated that she would actually drop text messages on Ice Spice, pretty much saying mean things about Nicki Minaj so people could see who Ice Spice really was. So earlier this morning, she tweeted out and said, "Good morning, Barbs. As promised, this is how Isis really feels about your evil queen, at Nicki Minaj." In case some of you don't know who Isis is, that's Ice Spice's real name. She then went on to say, "Ungrateful and delusional," in quotes, and said, "Just like y'all, enjoy." Now she knows she's messy for that, like y'all, enjoy. So if you guys are listening to this, I'm going to go ahead and read it. For those that are actually watching it, the blue bubbles is Baby Storme and the blackish grayish bubbles are Ice Spice's. So it all starts with pretty much Baby Storme pressing for information so she can get an understanding of how everything went. And this is around the time of Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj doing the Barbie song. So Baby Storme says, "How'd the call end yesterday? On a good note?" Ice Spice says, "Open-ended again. But then James called me with Nicki's old manager of 11 years, and he said she was being unfair asking for too much. Which is what everyone's been telling me. But it's hard to negotiate with her because she doesn't let people talk, like lawyers or James, etc., with the rolling eyes emoji." Baby Storme then says, "Just woke up. That's just so annoying, bro. Does she just not realize that she's asking for too much?" Ice Spice says, "No, she doesn't think so at all." Baby Storme says, "So frustrating. Do you think you guys will be able to come to a compromise?" Then Ice Spice says, "Hopefully, but we're about to put out another record in June for the Barbie soundtrack, which is an opportunity I brought her." Then Ice Spice responds and said, "Because Barbie asked me to do it alone, but since that's her brand, I invited her on, and she doesn't even see that as me bringing her something." She then says, "She's kind of like my mom, ungrateful and delusional. I cut her off, by the way, not speaking to her till January." So pretty much that was what, Ice Spice's ex-best friend decided to state in regards to her, saying bad things about Nicki Minaj. Yeah. So here's my thoughts. You have to be really careful who you call friends. Because I feel like in reality, Ice Spice came to her best friend to vent to her about information in regards to a person that she does business with. To be quite honest with you guys, I don't really think that Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice were ever really friends. I think like two business women, they both seen opportunities in each other and they went for them. Like, let's be real. Ice Spice was looking at it from a standpoint of Nicki Minaj is this vet in the game and she does music and so many people are appreciative of her music and she's looked at as, this royalty gold type person when it comes to the rap game. And Ice Spice is this up-and-coming rapper who is getting all of this traction and this notoriety. And she's really coming into her own when it comes into this music thing. So I think that marketing and from a business standpoint, the both of them thought that if they came together, this would be nothing but a good money grab for the both of them. So with Baby Storme thinking that she ate in this situation, baby, all you did was ate poo. Because at the end of the day, I feel like Ice Spice was going to her best friend venting about a situation that she was having at work. Because let's be real, this is these girls' jobs. Like doing music and, doing, soundtracks and stuff like that. That's their job. That's their work. So she was going to a friend talking about another coworker that she feels she could have vented to her about. But this girl was clearly waiting for a moment in which her and Ice Spice fell out so she could pretty much embarrass her. But I feel like the things that, she had said in these text messages, these are already things that people have a idea about when it comes to Nicki Minaj. People already know that Nicki is low-key ungrateful and delusional. And I mean, that jab at her feeling like her mom. Now, I don't know what Ice Spice's relationship is with her mom, but for her to, compare Nicki Minaj to her mom, to me, that's not really a jab. Because at the end of the day, Nicki Minaj is in her 40s and Ice Spice is in her early 20s. So at the end of the day, Nicki low-key could be Ice Spice's mom. I think that this isn't going to do anything to Ice Spice's career, but I know that Baby Storm was hoping that it would. But I just kind of feel like at this point in Ice Spice's career, she's kind of already solidified. I feel like she has her own fan base, and she had her own fan base prior to Nicki. She's going to continue to keep growing with or without Nicki. And we've already seen that. Baby Storm, on the other hand, I feel like if anything, her doing these types of things is showing people that she's not to be trusted. So I feel like at the end of the day, she might actually have affected her career more than she thought. Because I feel like, honestly, all of Ice Spice's fake friends that she had, they pretty much want to see her fall and crumble and perish because they don't have careers. So they want to see Ice Spice go down just as much as all of the trolls on the internet. But the reality of it is, Ice Spice is great at what she does, and she is a marketing genius when it comes to music. She knows how to make catchy little songs, put them on a catchy little beat, and she does know how to perform in a way to catch people's attention. Even if it's just her shaking her little tail feather, at the end of the day, her shaking her tail feather has gotten her to great heights when it comes to her music career. And just a little bit of advice for Ice Spice. Please go get you some good friends that honestly and truly care about you. Because the friends that you have from the hood that aren't anywhere because they don't really have money, those are not the friends for you. A lot of the friends that she came up with and that, maybe she went to school with, they knew each other from the block out in New York, those girls are not for her. If anything, those girls want to see her crumble because they're not in the same space that she is with life, their careers, anything. There should be no reason that you're venting to friends about a situation that's going on and they use it as a moment to say, look, this is what this girl's been saying. That's extremely weird. So I hope that at the end of the day, she actually finds good friends that actually mean good for her. But that's my opinion. What's yours?